Sometimes I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I only know a few things. Work out to keep the sadness away. Film my week because life is so unpredictable. I definitely want to record it. Get as much sun as possible. And eating all the delicious food I can get my hands on. Maybe this will all mean something one day. But right now, I just don't know. This might just be me second guessing myself and not trusting the process. It might just be another symptom of the winter blues where nothing matters, no matter how much I actually care about the thing. Talking about caring about things, I really don't care about a lot of things. It's only a handful of things. Maybe not even that much. Call me jaded. I think I'm just very intentional on where I allow my energy to flow. Sometimes I feel like the most boring person in the world, but at the same time, I do believe I'm incredibly lucky. I guess this is what the yin and yang is about, the opposites existing to balance each other. I don't know. Maybe I'll feel better tomorrow. What am I looking forward to today? Bridge ices before road. That's what it means. This is why there was a warning sign that says emergency travel only, stay off the roads. Because look at this. I think I can safely say that I have never seen palm trees with snow on them. It's kind of weird. Good morning. I'm in Mobile, Alabama. I had to think about that for a second to be like, where am I again? Yeah, Mobile, Alabama. It's funny because driving in this morning through Mississippi, I saw the snow on the ground and I'm like, wait, what exactly is happening? Why is there snow on the ground? It's not unusual for it to be cold in the winter because I remember Texas having this whole snowstorm, but over this side, it's kind of like the safe area where nothing really happens like that. Yeah, not this time. They got it, and they got it good. So that was a kind of thing to wake up to this morning, and well, to drive through this morning. And then you're looking at the roads, and it's like they didn't even salt anything. But come to think of it, I was reading this article that said they did a pre-preparation for the snow, and honestly, it's not going to be like anywhere in Canada or New York, anywhere upstate, because they're not used to the snow down this side. It's kind of hilarious to me that even though they did pre-preparation, there doesn't seem to be any kind of salt or anything on the streets. So everything is ice, and that's dangerous. So I'm hearing the snow melt under the trees because the sun is rising and everything's just falling from the trees. And it's kind of beautiful in this standstill moment where it's cold, there's snow on the ground, but the sun's coming up to warm it. And it's like, you never know what to expect. Everything may seem like it's going to happen how you think it's going to happen, but nature's like, surprise! You got snow. It's beautiful to see out here with the snow and everything. I feel like I'm just rambling now, But I kind of wanted to just talk because I have a quiet moment to talk now where you're not hearing any engines rumbling or anything. And I do still get a little shy talking in front of people. And I'm just like, doesn't matter exactly who you are. I'm going to find a little corner. And if you can't hear me, then that's going to be the best time for me to talk. And I haven't had that this week. So I just got that moment. Yeah, I'm going to shut up now. The book I'm reading, The Vine Witch, I just read something and I had to just stop and really think about it. It's such a oof, let me read it. It said, "To be made of fire in a world full of fuel." Ooh, I don't know, it's just something about that one phrase. To be made of fire in a world full of fuel. Wow. That's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. To explain what I get from it, just in case you may be confused as to why I'm so excited about this one phrase, it's like you're the person who's just different and who just chooses to live differently. And everyone around you are the opposite. On top of them being the opposite, they are the triggers that triggers you to shine brighter. But in the moment, it may seem like they're trying to dim your light. This just came to me because that's not initially what I thought it meant, but this other way is like, wow, that's intense. Because the same people that you think are trying to hold you down are the same ones who are adding fuel to your fire. So all they're doing is making you brighter. Wow. You never know where things can click from. I choose fantasy books mostly because I love supernatural and everything. But for me, finding phrases like these in books that take me away into a different story, into a different environment, into things that stretch your mind so much that you have to use your imagination to at least put some of it together. I love that. I love that books can do that. With movies, it's kind of the same, but you're not using your imagination to figure out what it looks like. The movie is showing you what it looks like, so you can't really get a full thing from it. I was in the middle of explaining something. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Even though I didn't film a lot today has been a roller coaster of emotions. And it's all everything that has to do with life and not anything creative or anything that has to do with the vlog at all. And it's just like, sometimes life can get so annoying and take away from everything else that I would love to do that I'm just like, I feel so drained. I feel like I didn't get any type of rest, even though yesterday I kind of really didn't do anything other than laundry and walking around in the neighborhood. I didn't do anything. I read my book and oh, it's so good now. I love it. I love it so much. And I feel like I'm so drained. But sometimes these things happen and it's like it's a part of life. It's a part of how everything really works together and don't work together to do a lot of things. I'm I'm not sure. I don't know. Let me little light. Okay. When I edit these videos, I like to put a few days between me actually finish filming the week and then editing the actual video. So I don't know what I've done throughout the week. It's all memory. I'm not rewatching anything as I go, and I give like the reflections of the week on the last day of the week. I don't know why I still have on my thing and I'm not moving. Anyways, yes. So everything is from memory. And it's funny because most of the time memory is so warped that it doesn't really tell the entire story. And I feel like this week I really didn't do anything, but at the same time I did a lot. I published a blog post. I'm now editing a video, and I know I did other things. It's just recalling them is kind of hard. So I realized that I've been forgetting to do things as soon as I sit down in front of the computer and I'm like, okay, I need to do this, need to do this, need to do this, need to do this. And then once I get in front of the computer, I'm like, what am I supposed to do again? I'm drawing blanks here. So my to-do list, I think I've jotted down a few random things that I have to do, and honestly, I have not looked at it since I jot down those things, so it's kind of pointless to do that. But at the same time, it's like getting the things that are in my head out on paper. I journaled. I journaled. So whatever emotions and everything that has been overtaken this week, I got to let it out in my journal. And it was kind of an eye opener because I know I don't care about a lot of things, but I do care about the things that I really care about. If that makes no sense, then that's exactly how it's supposed to be taken. So, all of this to say that sometimes I'm super hard on myself, and my mom's calling. Hi, mommy. Give me 2 seconds, I'll call you back. Okay. Yeah. So sometimes I'm really hard on myself, and I feel like having these documentation of the week really tells me that, hey, I'm doing my best with every single thing that I'm actually doing. So I kind of have to pat myself on the back for that because I'm really doing exactly what I want to do. And sometimes the blessing in that, I really don't fully grasp it. So it goes over my head really quickly. And then I think I'm more focused on the things that I want to do and I'm not getting to do. And it's just like, oh, but if I did this, then I could have this and I would do this and do this. And it's like, hey, focus on what you're doing right now and be extremely grateful because you're actually doing this thing and you love doing this thing. And you're incredibly lucky to do this thing. So it's coming back to gratitude and being happy with me. So I feel like loving myself and be myself be a little bit more gentle with myself really helps, because
So if you lock the door.
I did lock it. How the hell did that
I
open?
don't know. A crackhead could have just came up in there.
What the hell? Anyways.
Oh shit. Sorry. My bad.
That's it for this week. Talk to you next week. Bye.